What's going on, brothers? Just let me tell you the name. Got a video for you. It's written title, Lockout, Part 53. Here goes. So, we have gotten past our first week of cupping season. It's our first week of cupping season. I know for some brothers, it's been rough because they're recovering from this badass storm we got, Hurricane Helene. And for you brothers and my kinsmen, we're still recovering. Keep going, and most I got be with you. Now, on the video. So, yeah. A lot more of these trollops, these ditch pigs and walking trash cans are looking very desperate and very thirsty. You got some out there saying that we need to ban video games. You got others out there saying that they can't pay for their food, their water. They really need help. And of course, amidst all of what's going on, the troubled labor in the capital, you have a couple of old bitch-made simps and codependent hyenas still trying to worm their way into space, and some of them were still over here saying, what you do is commendable, brother, but there's still some good ones out here. And I'm just going to go ahead and say it like this. The old bitch-made simps who keep trying to foist that shit over here in this area, in this sector, those individuals are wolves in sheep's clothing. They have an evil eye towards the youth. That's what they have. The reason why they keep telling you to keep trying, and they keep telling you that there's still some good ones out there, they're saying that because they want you to fail. If you fail, that makes them feel good. It doesn't make them feel like a piece of shit or a failure. What you call gutter sniping. Because that's what it boils down to. The old bitch-made simps, their best days are behind them, and now they're out to destroy the youth. But the problem is, for all of their antics, all of their chicken shit maneuvers are failing. They're failing. Nobody wants to listen to them anymore. Nobody believes them anymore. I mean, how many times can you keep saying the same thing? There's still some good ones out here. There's still some good ones out here. Well, simp, if there are some good ones out there, there are some good ones out here, how about you find them and bring them to me? They're not going to do it because they know they're full of shit. It goes back to the old question. Can you find a virtuous woman? If the answer is no, then your civilization is doomed. It's doomed. And your civilization is also doomed when there are more of your female counterparts floating around here with STDs than you. It's one hell of a mess. It's one hell of a mess. But at the same time, you can't feel sorry for them because this mess was 100% self-inflicted. I'm gonna say it again. It's 100% self-inflicted. This first cupping season was rough, and when the holidays really get here, I'm going to be monitoring all of the chicken shit maneuvers and all of these ridiculous stunts that these trollops are going to pull. All of them. The fraud, the usury, the extortion, the new shaming language, all the new lingo that they put out there to try to punk you and muscle you back onto that treadmill. Well, I'm not going. I didn't destroy the nuclear family. These feminists did. Linda Gordon got her wish. She said the nuclear family must be destroyed. And that's what happened. And I'm laying it at their feet. Yes, I'm laying it at their feet. For you brothers of my kindred, you brothers out there who know your scriptures, you brothers out there who've read the Table of Nations, the nation starts with the man. The civilization starts with the family. The civilization starts with the family. So, you brothers know from my old videos, I've said it. The chief institution of civilization is the family. If you tamper with this institution or sought to destroy it, you get chaos. What did Linda Gordon ask for? She said the nuclear family must be destroyed. So all this chaos, all this mayhem, all this witness grace repeat that you see going on right now, that right there is the fault of these feminists who pushed for the destruction of the nuclear family and wanted to blur the line between genders. They did that. They did that. And that's why you really shouldn't feel bad about locking them out. Master Lockout game, brothers. Lock them out. As your fruits multiply from your labor, enjoy it. You don't have to part with your resources to help them out because they chose to destroy their life for their own stupid choices. They chose that. They chose that the same way they chose to have kids out of wedlock and chose to use those children as pawns. Their blood is now in our hands. They chose that. They're adults. Our first week of cupping season was rough. It was bad. But you need to gird your loins and plan ahead because it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse, brothers. Be ready for it. You brothers out there who plan for it, you brothers out there who continue to plan for it, more power to you. Keep doing what you're doing. You brothers out there who recover from this badass storm, keep doing what you're doing. You brothers out there who have young cousins, sons, grandsons, nephews, younger brothers, give them the playbook. Give them the playbook. If they find their footing in IT, if they find their footing in blue collar, in the blue collar works, if they find their footing in professional sports, give them the playbook. That's how you put a stop to all this fraud, all this usury, all this extortion, and all of these chicken shit maneuvers that they pull over and over again. How are you going to have children, use them as pawns, then run to the internet and say, all men are trash because no one wants to date me and take care of my kids? No. We don't have to we have to date you and take care of your kids. We don't have to do that. It's not our job to do that. Them being single mothers, them choosing to be the very worst, that's them celebrating their freedom. That's them celebrating their freedom, the freedom to be the absolute worst. But the problem with being the absolute worst is that those choices have consequences. You see, men with their soul, men who have eyes, ears to hear, men who have a father and a paternal grandfather, we learn this early. We learn this early because we don't, we can find ourselves in a cell block in a cemetery. But these trollops, they just don't get it. They don't want to get it. That's why there's more of them getting arrested than men. There's more of them getting STDs than men. And more of them getting evicted and going homeless than men. They're giving the homeless men and the men who are poor, giving them a run for their money. And that's just embarrassing. But they did it to themselves. You reap what you sow and goes around and comes around. Take heed, brothers. Take heed. This is Mgtow. That's all I got for you. Like the badass shirt in the commentary for you to subscribe. If you're doing it, this is my channel. You find a tip jar on my channel. Oh, and before I end this video, that course for Muay Thai. I finished it and I'm about to move to the learning the counter techniques. But yeah, a strong body is worth more than gold. All right, brothers, you know it's real. Go your own way, live your way. As for these trollops, these ditch pigs, these hoochies, these walking yeast factories, and those are probably say how we say it, give them nothing. This is Mgtow PSA. Welcome to Tight. See you soon.